2022 Bentley Continental GT Speed First Drive, an above-average Bentley. It's big, it's heavy, and it's a blast. The 16 different Bentley sedans, coupes, and convertibles Motor Trend has tested over the past decade have on average weighed 5,373 pounds, with an average of 573 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. The new 2022 Bentley Continental GT Speed weighs just more than 5,000 pounds and packs 650 horsepower and 664 pound-feet. In terms of its weight-to-power ratio, it's an above-average Bentley. But the work done under the hood isn't what makes the new Continental GT Speed special. Rather, it is the work done to the chassis and to the vehicle dynamics systems you notice most. Hardware and software. The hardware changes are surprisingly few. They focus mainly on the rear axle, fitted with the rear steer system used on the Flying Spur sedan. The 2022 Bentley Continental GT Speed also features an electronic limited slip differential, the first of its kind ever fitted to a Bentley road car. The steering ratio is quicker than before, and a new carbon ceramic brake system with 10 piston calipers and monstrous 17.3-inch front rotors, the largest ever fitted to a road car, says Bentley, is an option. Reordered zeros and ones streaming through the 2022 Continental GT Speed's vast electronic neural network takes care of the rest. New software for the stability control and active all-wheel drive system, as well as for the spring, shock, and roll rates, is designed to work with the rear steering and the eDiff to dramatically improve what Bentley chassis development chief Florian Sprenger calls yaw response. In non-engineer speak, he means the Continental GT Speed is set up to be the most agile and reactive Bentley road car of all time. Numbers game. Even before we've exited pit lane at the UK's storied Silverstone circuit, the 2022 Bentley Continental GT Speed makes an impression. This early build car, not yet certified for road use, has the optional carbon ceramic stoppers. The brake tip-in is abrupt, the pedal moving freely a short distance before those 10 piston calipers up front suddenly clamp the rotors with head-snatching ferocity. Smooth stops at low speeds are tricky. Maybe out on the track, with a bit of heat in them, they'll feel better. Bentley has built more than 100,000 W12 engines since the original Continental GT launched back in 2003, but apart from the 700 HP, 750 lb-ft monster created for the limited edition 2017 Continental Supersports, the 2022 Continental GT Speed's version is the most powerful of the lot. Revisions to the 6.0-liter W12's engine management software liberated 24 more horses and expanded their playground, while the regular W12's 626 horsepower occurs at 6,000 revolutions per minute. The Speed's engine makes its peak power from 5,000 to 6,000 revolutions per minute. Peak torque is identical to that of the regular W12, though it now occurs from 1,500 to 5,000 rather than 1,350 to 4,500. Strong performance. The factory claims a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.5 seconds, which seems a little conservative in the context of the 3.3-second times we've recorded while testing the latest generation 12 and 8-cylinder Conti GT coupes. Bentley says the car's top speed is 208 miles per hour, and the 2022 Continental GT Speed feels capable of every bit of that, judged by its pull along Silverstone's long straights. It whooshes effortlessly into triple-digit velocities to the accompaniment of a velvety snarl from an engine that seems to barely raise a sweat. In sport mode, the dual-clutch 8-speed transmission snaps from gear to gear twice as quickly as in previous Bentleys, making the GT Speed's singular surge of thrust even more relentless. The brakes do feel better with a little heat in them, but the tip-in is still a trifle sudden, making precise pedal modulation more difficult than you want. Chassis boss Sprenger claims the carbon ceramic brakes are virtually fade-proof, with braking distances increasing by only 3 feet after 10 consecutive high-speed stops. But the PCCB carbon ceramic setup fitted to Porsche's Taycan Turbo S, another fast car weighing about 5,000 pounds, feels more linear in its response and is probably just as effective on real-world roads.